Alright, so this is Zotero, and you will be able to see this screencast in about 5-10 minutes when I'm done with this. So Zotero is a reference manager, looks like this. Basically, you organize everything in folders. So these are my 20 odd folders, right? All collections, etc. I sometimes organize these folders according to paper. So like this is one paper, 30 odd articles. I would also maybe have all my 800 whatever references in one big folder. How you organize it, it's a bit up to you, Anyway, that's the basic outline. So each unit here, each is a publication. So the title is Poverty Alleviation Through Strategic, and you can only read so much. Here you can read the full metadata of this article. Item type, journal article, poverty alleviation, blah, blah, blah. This stuff I hardly ever type in myself. I can do it, but I usually don't. I might go in here and maybe add something, blah, blah, blah. But it's usually okay. So I can just go in here, tab, by the way, shift tab goes up and down in any program. So let's say the issue is missing and it's number 1, so you type 1. So here you can of course sort, and you can add columns, etc. You can okay, let's say that date modified, I want to add that. So this is the interface. I will search for it. Okay. One really cool thing about Zotero, a bit back and forth. Let's say you want to take these and you want to throw them into a document that you're writing. You just drag and drop, and it gives you the format in whatever reference system you prefer. Wow. And you remember the shortcut for settings? Command comma, right? Actually, just as a bit of an anecdote or whatever, Tanvi needed ASA.
No, I needed ASA, yes.
And it wasn't here, so she just went online, Googled it.
He just went online and showed me how to download it.
Troubleshooted it, or shot it, if that's the word. Found it some random place, downloaded it, put it in here. Then she had this, there are so many here, but ASA was not there, so she just found it online. Open it here, and then you had it. But of course, APA is here. So APA is this one. Now you don't save it, you just change the settings, and that's it. So you can actually just do that for fun. This was another system, I believe. Now let's do APA, and it's a little bit different. You see here.
That right there.
Yeah, I have a reference. So anyway, you just drag and drop. Just make sure that you do the command comma and then do the setting that if you're using APA, however, that you choose this one. The lib text will look very different. Or you can actually use the Wikipedia citation control.
Incredible.
This is very different because this is the Wikipedia format for citing. Anyway, let's say.
This is awesome. Yeah, I love it.
And this is just the basic. So one of the coolest thing I think about Zotero, here are the settings, by the way. You can import a file. So the files you want to use are .ris, .bib, you can actually leave that PDF for now. You can attach. I think you can associate or attach a PDF to this, but here you choose the kind of file and stuff. This is just the new notes and stuff. These are attachments. You can attach PDFs, I think. I actually don't even know how to do that, so that you can have to figure out yourself. This one is my favorite. Enter DOI or ISBN or whatever. So let's say you find a book. Let's say Bourdieu, right? Bourdieu, whatever. Find a book by him. So you find a book online, and maybe Distinction. go to Google Books, you can go to Amazon just to find the ISBN. You copy it. You go here, type the ISBN. Takes about 5 seconds, maybe 3 to 5 seconds. Very slow now because it's completely slow. There you go. And you get, we're just typing the ISBN, which is the code for the book, right? You get all this. You get the publisher, Harvard University Press, place, Cambridge, Massachusetts, date, and everything you need to know, basically.
And you can have the citations very easily by dragging from it.
And then you want to drag this one on, you just go to Word, and then you drag it over here. Oops, that was Wikipedia because I changed it. Anyway, a couple of more things. So this is just the basics, and it's really easy to use. You know, you have these functions on new folder and the collection, like a new folder, etc. One last thing, which is kind of important to know, and this is all intuitive stuff to figure out. One more thing which is kind of important is when you have an article, let's say you go to Google Scholar, you use Google Scholar, right? Yeah. So let's say you're looking for a paper by Hazel, and then you can write, if you want to find author, column. In every time you want to Google, Gmail, etc., you just use in column and then whatever you're searching. This is a way of searching for a specific author. Hazel, hey, you don't have a profile here. You should have a profile here. Anyway, let's try Hazel education. Let's do testing maybe. Or do you have a assessment? You're not high on the Google search list, so let's just take a random one. Let's go for this one. So here you download the PDF, right? Plain and simple. But you also want to do export if you want to keep this article. You export. You save the RIS file. You can do this one or BibDeck. Usually RIS is good. Export a RIS file. You get it down here. Make sure you have the right settings, but that we can do later. But basically, open it. So you either click here, in which case it would open in a different program now because settings are such in my computer. You have this file here which looks like this. You don't have to worry about it. How it looks like. It's a text file. What you want to do is you want to open it in Zotero, which you can do automatically, of course. But this is the file that I just downloaded. The PDF is. So this is the file, and I'm not going to type in all this crap. I just go here, I export to RIS, export, right? Get the file down here, open the file, either directly from here, which I would normally do, but in this case I'm going to open it, from here, and I get it in the Zotero here. Done.
I have a question for you. If I want to get a citation directly from Google